We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, number 4. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's done well, 6 for 13. That misses 2-0. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three and 1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Castellanos on third with 2 out. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Chris Taylor swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to...
High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back at the track and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Corey Seager.
Not shortstop. Corey.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Moustakas. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 3 runs already home here. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Nope. Too high. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Nick Senzel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Called strike 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He pops it up. Bet's coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In to score the runner from third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Second and third, 2 away. And this will be fouled away. A pause, and the 0-2. Flying softly toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Joey Votto is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher,
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's quickly 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Irvin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, Julio.
Now at the plate, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 4 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. 2 innings complete, score tied at 3 apiece. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. Let's go. 1-1.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Galvis is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. 1-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
break up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Popped him up. Senzel waits on it. 1 out. And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. fouled off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Casale has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5,
Here's Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We played 3, and our score 3-3. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Third base, Nick Senzel.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A base hit in his first trip. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batter, number 4.
So stepping in, number 4, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds leave 1 through 3.5. We're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jock Peterson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, There's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Will Smith is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Three runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. Now the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for 2nd best on the Cincinnati ball club. Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. No balls and 1 strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. at-bats back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Popped him up. Muncy is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. One left for Cincinnati. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Keibert Ruiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 67, Keibert Ruiz.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Blake Trinan will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Ready for another shot now, Phillip Ervin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball, exercise.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. In there, 1-2 now. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Irvin is on his way home. To third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on the triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Luis Castillo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A man at third with 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, number 4, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do strike for a run, and it comes on this RBI triple. Through 5.5. Now 4-3 Cincinnati.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball, that's 6 out.
(4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And that misses up and in. 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
In now, Corey Seager. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Amir Garrett comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Irvin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Reds lead this one 4-3. In is Joey Votto now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Popped up. Smith shading to his right. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. It is taken, strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Whoa, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Swung on and chopped down the line at first. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Galvis behind, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Hernandez.
One gone now in the LA seventh, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
A ball and no strikes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds at 4-3. Hitobre Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Phillip Ervin. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding into the box, Kurt Casale. He went down on strikes last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Jesse Winker will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now that's popped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Michael.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Lorenzen rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
The 1-2.
Count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Putter low, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Raisel Iglesias answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
1-1.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Will Smith is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 4 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Reds 4. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Number 4 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Popped him up. Smith has a play. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 2. Nick Castellanos.
Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Dodgers get their 20th home win this year. Edobre Ramos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.